It's election season again in the US, and there's a danger of friends and family getting caught up in the heat of it. Of course, in India, as in some other countries, it's election season throughout the year. Now, on social media, this is a season to write or react to blatantly divisive posts, something we may all later regret. How do I know? I'm part of many such groups, and I've been guilty of doing exactly that. No, I'm not talking of normal differences of opinions where we can agree to disagree agreeably and then move on. It's the ugly and divisive ones I'm referring to. What do you do when you receive a divisive post you don't agree with from someone you like, a friend, a colleague, or a family member? Do you ignore it and hope they stop publishing similar material? Do you mute them? Do you unfollow or unfriend them? Do you go in a complete flame mode and tell them all the reasons why they are wrong? My mind moves through all these options when such a post hits me. And as my good friends know, I succumb to the flame mode on justice issues. So do I quit and become a techno hermit, as many advocate and some of my friends have done? No, I don't believe that is biblical. My God is relational, and as one made in God's image, I'm created to be in relationship with others. Furthermore, as a Christian, is it not in the messiness of these social interactions that I get an opportunity to display the fruit of the Spirit? Good points, but honestly, as my friends can testify, these have been more of a challenge for me than an opportunity to display the fruit of the Spirit on social media. I very easily fail in the areas of kindness, patience, and in displaying self control, especially when I read posts that push my hot buttons. Before offering some biblical solutions to the dilemma of staying or checking out of all social media apps, let me offer one justification on why I get caught up in this kind of divisive disputes. Not responding to divisive posts poses an intellectual dilemma in me and many others. That's especially true for a person like me who cares about being genuine and stands up for what I believe in. But Paul's advice is equally important. We are to speak the truth in love as we grow, mature, and become more Christ like. This is one advice of Paul that I find very difficult to live out. I constantly find I'm asking myself, am I speaking with so much love that the truth is being diluted? Or am I focusing so much on telling the truth that I'm destroying the other person? This is not an easy matter. Okay, let me now share some biblical principles picked up after some reflection. These are principles I will follow going forward on social media. Maybe some of these principles will resonate with you for your future interactions. There are two don'ts and two things I must do. First, don't quarrel, be kind. Paul's words needs no explanation. He writes, don't have anything to do with foolish and stupid arguments, because you know they produce quarrels. And the Lord's servant must not be quarrelsome, but must be kind to everyone, not resentful. Secondly, don't get provoked. Just smile and move on. The wise King Solomon in Proverbs 29:8 says, mockers stir up a city, but the wise turn away anger. Let's be wise when mocked or provoked. Thirdly, I believe clarity is very important since social media is largely designed for quick and imprecise communication. So let's follow the advice of 1 Corinthians 14:9. Unless you speak intelligible words with your tongue, how will anyone know what you're saying? You will just be speaking into the air. Finally, while clarity of posts is critical, I believe it's much more important for me to show charity or love. I must constantly remind myself it is better to err on the side of loving than on the side that can destroy relationships, both face to face and on social media. I end with a familiar biblical quote to remind myself of the most enduring of the top three virtues. And now these three remain: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love. May love, truth, kindness, and respect be the vaccine and medication we use against these pathogens of hate and divisiveness that are expected in this election season. God bless you.